What is up, guys? It's me, Cordero, back in with another reaction video, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction to the seas not mixing with each other, Cordero in Modern Science, IslamSearch. Now, this was requested by one of you guys, and a few guys agreed that I should definitely look into it, so I heard it was a very interesting video, and something that, I should react to and give my thoughts on, so grab your popcorn, grab all your snacks, soda, water, whatever, because we're about to dive in. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Ooh. Seas not mixing with each other, okay.
Three, the two bodies of flowing water, meeting together. Between them is a barrier, which they do not transgress. The expression of the verse has a mind-blowing style. For the verse informs us that the seas do not mingle with one another, despite all storms and huge waves.
Interesting.
Yes, science confirms the verses of the Quran as it always has been, and proves that it is the word of Allah. It is as follows.
The last video definitely proved a point, I'll tell you that much.
The French marine scientist, Captain Jacques Cousteau, who is famous for underwater research, explains the results of his investigations about water barriers as follows. We were investigating of some researchers' judgments that put forth that there were some barriers that separated different masses of the seas from each other. As a result of various studies, we saw that the Mediterranean Sea has a peculiar natural level of salinity and density.
Now this I learned in science class too, which is what makes the barrier, what the Quran was saying, is that each ocean has a different kind of salinity. So meaning that if one water is more soluble than the other, it's not going to mix in because it doesn't really get along, it's just chemically it cannot mix, because if you have a different rate of solubility in one water and another one in this water, it's not going to mix because they don't have the same rate. It gets more complicated than that, but I definitely understand what the Quran is saying, and it's completely true that these seas do not mix with each other. And well, I'm sure I was going to get more into that, but yeah.
At the same time, it has specific life forms. Then we analyzed the mass of water in the Atlantic Ocean and saw that it was completely different than the Mediterranean Sea.
Of course.
However, these two seas, which merge at the Strait of Gibraltar, were supposed to be equal, or at least near to equal, in terms of salinity, density, and life forms that they had. However, these two seas have different structures even in places where they converge closely. Upon our investigations, we came across an event that amazed us. There was a great water curtain at the merging point that did not allow these two seas to mix. The same kind of water barrier was found by German scientists at Bab al-Mandab, where waters of Gulf of Aden and Red Sea converge in 1962. In our later investigations, we witnessed the existence of the same kind of barrier in all merging points of seas that have different characteristics. This amazing fact, which amazed Captain Cousteau.
It's like having oil and water in a water bottle. Shake it up, right? All of a sudden you see it just split. It's the same concept. It's just two different things don't mix into each other, and that's how, theoretically, that's how these barriers work. Like, if you were to put oil and water and then for it to meet, they're not going to mix. They're literally going to separate. And that's how it works. In a way, I'm oversimplifying, I know, but it's like the best way I can kind of explain it to get a visual for people, you know what I mean? Anyway.
About the waters that do not mix up, though seas converge, is explained with the following verse in the Quran 14 centuries ago. He has let free the two bodies of flowing water, meeting together. Between them is a barrier which they do not transgress.
That's so cool that book said it. And then people researched it and it was true. That's amazing.
Another kind of water barrier on Earth is seen at bays and deltas, where the freshwater rivers flow into the seas. Rivers that have the utmost possibility of mixing into one another because of their surface and bottom currents never mix with salty water in places where they fall into seas. If Allah did not put the law of not mixing up between these two waters, the freshwater rivers on Earth would mix up with the salty seawater, and the living creatures within them and their environments would be annihilated altogether.
That is so true. Like, that statement is 100% true, because think about it. If you were to drink a whole glass of salt water, alright, this is regular water right here in my cup. If you were to drink this whole thing of salt water, you'd be so dehydrated, it would be ridiculous. So the salt is literally going to destroy all the hydration in your body, and you're going to be so thirsty to the point, you're not going to die right away, but what I'm saying is if you continue to drink salt water, like regular water, be so dehydrated that you will die, because your body is losing all this water, because your body is made up of majority of it's made up of water, and if you take that away, your body can't survive. And that's true. So if salt water was to mix in with all of our fresh water, we would have nothing to drink. We would have nothing to continue to allow our bodies to obtain water, and that's not good. It's really not good.
The Quran attracts attention to the miracle of this not mixing of these fresh and salty waters in another verse as follows. It is He who has let free the two bodies of flowing water, one palatable and sweet, and the other salt and bitter.
Exactly. Fresh water and salt water.
Yet has He made a barrier between them, a partition that is forbidden to be passed.
Which is awesome how that works. Because of that,
yes,
we're allowed to have
the
fresh
fact
water.
that the seas do not mix with each other and the freshwater rivers do not mix with salty waters shows the infinite power of Allah. Its being expressed 1400 years ago in the Quran proves that the Quran is the word of Allah. For it is impossible to base this information on a man's personal discovery who lived at that age. It is also impossible to base it on all people's discovery who lived at that age. It is impossible for a man to discover and write a truth that science has discovered only in this age, on his own 14 centuries ago.
Some awesome stuff.
Therefore, the Quran cannot be the word of man. It is the pre-eternal word of Allah, who is the creator of lands and skies.
See, that totally makes sense on what he's saying, because you gotta think about it. Back then, like way back then, there was no technology to determine or to really research this kind of stuff, because that kind of technology did not get developed till later in life. So the fact that there's a book that was written that had all these sayings and these words, and then how the world around us works and how things were made, to say all these accurate things is just mind-blowing, because there's no one to research it. So what it's said to be is that since there's no regular man to research it to know all these things, it had to come from Allah himself, who wrote the book, which gave us all knowledge of how this whole planet works and how we all work together as a whole. And then like that right there, just like he puts a solid stamp on if Allah's real or not, because like I said, there's a whole book about things, and then now since we have technology to research those things that the book says, and they're all coming true, that really adds more proof every single day that Allah was real. Allah was the creator of life and death. Some awesome stuff. As I continue to say, is it's very interesting to see things like this. Like I said in the last video, I do want to order a copy of this book, obviously in English, so I can understand it, because I do not read other language. I'm sorry, Spanish and English are like as far as I can go when it comes to reading other languages. And I would like to really get into it and then just find out more about it, because it's really cool to hear that there's this book that tells you everything, and then scientists want to research it to follow up on that book, and it's all coming true. It's just, what else is in a book that we do not know about? You know what I'm saying? Well, that we haven't researched yet, I should say, because a lot of you guys read the book already, so you guys know what's in the book. But what has not been researched yet, because like, not one thing has been proven wrong in that book. So if that doesn't say something, then I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, that is insane, and it's awesome. But it's some cool stuff. That was a good recommendation by you guys. Shout out to him. I'll post him right here. It was this guy, this amazing family member right here is who requested this. So shout out to them. Go show them some love if you see them in the comments. You know, like their post, say something nice. You know, shout out to them. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on watching this video. As I said my opinions throughout the videos, and I gave you a little brief at the end of the video. So, therefore, if you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did, drop a like, smash that like button. Things keep falling in my eye. I don't know what's going on right now, but if you guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button down below. You guys have been amazing with all the support. You guys have been smashing it. Comment down below great things. You guys are so nice. Like, that's why I say you guys are the best family on YouTube, because you guys are one of a kind. You guys are super nice. You guys are kind to one another. You guys interact with one another. It's just amazing. So, leave a like down below and comment down below what else you like me to react to. Like I said, it can be stuff like this or music. Like I said, we are originally a music channel. But if you want to go way back, originally a vlog channel. But, you know, we changed it up a little bit. But we are originally a music channel. But it's okay. I am willing to react to other things outside of music. Like I said, my main goal is to learn other people's culture, and this, in a way, I'm learning someone else's culture by watching videos about the Quran. So, thank you guys for commenting on those. But like I said, comment down below if you have any other requests. Feel free. I will get to them as much as I can, as soon as I can. And also subscribe to the best family on YouTube. Like I said before, this is the best family on YouTube. We're so kind to each other, so loving. We comment, we engage with each other, and we show each other so much support. So why wouldn't you want to join a family like that? That gives you support. You know, there's nothing else I can really say to that, because like, this is the family, the best family on YouTube, the Cordero family. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much, and thank you guys so much. And wow, I can't speak. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.